To get started, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere, in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. Okay, let's start the audiobook. Gold IRA Retirement: Safeguarding Savings from Stock Volatility. In an era defined by economic uncertainty and the relentless rollercoaster of the stock market, the pursuit of secure retirement savings has become more critical and arguably more anxiety-inducing than ever before. The conventional wisdom of relying solely on stocks and bonds for retirement, once considered the bedrock of financial planning, is increasingly being challenged by market volatility, inflation concerns, and geopolitical instability. For those nearing retirement or even decades away, the prospect of witnessing hard-earned savings eroded by unpredictable market swings is a deeply unsettling one. This anxiety has propelled a growing number of discerning investors to seek alternative, time-tested strategies for retirement security. Among these strategies, the Gold IRA stands out as a particularly compelling solution, offering a unique and powerful way to safeguard retirement savings from the turbulent currents of stock market volatility. This comprehensive audiobook will delve deep into the world of Gold IRAs, exploring why they are increasingly recognized as a prudent and strategic component of a well-diversified retirement portfolio. We will unpack the compelling arguments for incorporating gold into your retirement plan, particularly in the context of today's volatile economic landscape. We will meticulously examine how Gold IRAs function, the advantages they offer, the mechanics of setting one up, and address any potential concerns, equipping you with the knowledge needed to make an informed decision about whether a Gold IRA is the right path to securing your financial future. Prepare to uncover how to potentially fortify your retirement nest egg and gain greater peace of mind amidst the unpredictable nature of modern financial markets. The unsettling symphony of stock market volatility: a need for diversification. The 21st century has been marked by a series of significant economic events that have underscored the inherent volatility of the stock market. From the dot-com bubble burst in the early 2000s to the global financial crisis of 2008, and more recently, the economic disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, investors have been repeatedly reminded that the stock market, while capable of delivering substantial long-term growth, is also susceptible to sharp and often unpredictable downturns. These periods of volatility can be deeply damaging to retirement savings, particularly for those in or approaching retirement. A significant market correction close to retirement can necessitate delaying retirement plans, drastically reducing retirement income, or even forcing individuals to re-enter the workforce. The sequence of returns risk, where negative returns occur early in retirement, can have a devastating compounding effect, permanently diminishing the value of a portfolio and jeopardizing long-term financial security. Even in periods of overall market growth, specific sectors and individual companies can experience dramatic fluctuations. Technological disruptions, shifting consumer preferences, geopolitical events, and unforeseen black swan events can all trigger rapid and significant declines in stock prices. Relying solely on stocks, therefore, exposes retirement savings to a considerable level of risk, making diversification a paramount strategy for mitigating potential losses and ensuring a smoother, more predictable retirement income stream. Diversification in its simplest form involves spreading investments across different asset classes that do not move in perfect lockstep. When one asset class experiences a downturn, others may hold steady or even appreciate, helping to cushion the overall portfolio from significant losses. Traditionally, diversification has often focused on stocks and bonds, with some allocation to real estate. However, in recent years, the limitations of traditional diversification have become increasingly apparent, particularly when both stocks and bonds experience simultaneous declines, as has been observed in certain economic environments. This is where precious metals, and gold in particular, emerge as a compelling diversification tool. Gold has historically exhibited a low or even negative correlation with stocks and bonds. This means that when stock markets decline, gold often tends to maintain its value or even increase, acting as a valuable counterweight to the volatility of traditional assets. Incorporating gold into a retirement portfolio, therefore, can significantly reduce overall portfolio volatility and enhance its resilience during periods of economic uncertainty. Gold, an enduring safe haven and store of value. Gold has captivated humanity for millennia, its allure extending far beyond mere aesthetic appeal. Throughout history and across cultures, gold has consistently been recognized as a symbol of wealth, stability, and enduring value. This enduring appeal is not solely based on sentimentality. It is rooted in the fundamental properties of gold itself and its unique role in the global financial system. Unlike fiat currencies, which are backed by the faith and credit of a government, gold possesses intrinsic value. It is a tangible, finite resource, its supply naturally limited by the geological constraints of the earth. This inherent scarcity contributes to its value, as does its unique combination of properties, its resistance to corrosion, its malleability, and its aesthetic beauty. Historically, gold has served as a reliable store of value, maintaining its purchasing power over long periods, even as currencies fluctuate and economies evolve. While the price of gold can experience short-term volatility, influenced by market sentiment and speculation, its long-term trajectory has generally been upwards, particularly during periods of economic stress and uncertainty. One of gold's most compelling attributes is its role as a safe haven asset. In times of economic turmoil, geopolitical instability, or inflationary pressures, investors tend to flock to gold as a safe store of wealth, driving up its demand and price. This flight to safety phenomenon is rooted in gold's perceived security and its historical track record of preserving value during crises. When confidence in traditional assets like stocks and bonds wanes, gold often emerges as a beacon of stability, offering a refuge from the storm. Furthermore, gold has traditionally acted as a hedge against inflation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of fiat currencies, diminishing the real value of savings held in cash or fixed income investments. However, gold prices tend to rise during periods of inflation as investors seek to protect their wealth from the eroding effects of rising prices. This inflationary hedge characteristic of gold makes it particularly valuable in a retirement portfolio, as it can help to preserve the real value of savings and ensure a more stable retirement income stream in the face of rising living costs. In today's economic environment, characterized by persistent inflation concerns, geopolitical risks, and lingering uncertainty in the stock market, the case for gold as a safe haven and store of value is particularly strong. Incorporating gold into a retirement portfolio is not merely about speculating on price appreciation. It is about strategically positioning a portion of your savings in an asset that has historically demonstrated resilience and the ability to preserve wealth during challenging economic times. Unveiling the Gold IRA, a retirement account backed by precious metal. The Gold IRA, or Gold Individual Retirement Account, provides a structured and compliant way to hold physical gold within the tax-advantaged framework of a retirement account. It allows investors to directly own physical gold, typically in the form of bullion coins or bars, as part of their retirement savings strategy. This contrasts with traditional IRAs, which typically hold paper assets such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. A Gold IRA is essentially a self-directed IRA, meaning that it grants the account holder greater control over the investment decisions within the account, compared to a traditional IRA managed by a brokerage firm. However, it is crucial to understand that setting up and managing a Gold IRA involves specific rules and regulations governed by the IRS to maintain its tax-advantaged status. How a Gold IRA works. Custodian selection. The first step in establishing a Gold IRA is to choose a reputable and IRS-approved custodian. The custodian acts as the administrator of the account, responsible for ensuring compliance with IRS regulations, managing paperwork, and facilitating transactions. It is vital to select a custodian that specializes in precious metals IRAs and has a proven track record of reliability and transparency. Account setup and funding. Once a custodian is chosen, an account is established, typically either a traditional Gold IRA or a Roth Gold IRA, mirroring the tax structures of conventional IRAs. Funding the Gold IRA usually involves rolling over funds from an existing retirement account, such as a 401k, 403b, traditional IRA, or Roth IRA. Direct contributions are also possible, subject to annual IRA contribution limits. It is crucial to ensure that rollovers and contributions are conducted correctly to avoid tax penalties. Precious metals purchase. With funds in the Gold IRA, the account holder, working with the custodian, selects the physical gold and potentially other precious metals like silver, platinum, or palladium to be purchased. The IRS has specific guidelines regarding the types of precious metals that are eligible for inclusion in a Gold IRA. Generally, these must be bullion coins or bars meeting minimum purity requirements and produced by recognized government mints or refiners. Collectible coins and jewelry are typically not permitted. Secure storage. A critical aspect of a Gold IRA is the secure, IRS-approved storage of the physical precious metals. The custodian is responsible for arranging storage in a secure depository, often a third-party vault that is insured and audited. IRS regulations prohibit storing Gold IRA precious metals at home or in a personal safe deposit box. Commingled storage, where your metals are stored with other investors' metals, or segregated storage, where your metals are stored separately under your name, options may be available. With segregated storage, generally offering a higher level of security and peace of mind, though potentially at a higher cost. Account management and distributions. The custodian handles all administrative tasks related to the Gold IRA, including record-keeping, reporting to the IRS, and facilitating transactions. When the account holder reaches retirement age and wishes to take distributions, they can typically choose to receive either physical precious metals or cash. If taking physical metals, the custodian will arrange for the metals to be shipped to the account holder. Cash distributions are obtained by selling the precious metals held in the IRA. Distributions are subject to the same tax rules as traditional and Roth IRAs, depending on the type of Gold IRA. Types of Gold IRAs. Traditional Gold IRA. Contributions may be tax-deductible and earnings grow tax-deferred. Distributions in retirement are taxed as ordinary income. Roth Gold IRA. Contributions are made with after-tax dollars, but qualified distributions in retirement, including both principal and earnings, are tax-free. Choosing between a traditional and Roth Gold IRA depends on individual tax circumstances and expectations about future tax rates. Consulting with a qualified tax advisor is recommended to determine the most suitable type for your specific situation. The multifaceted advantages of a Gold IRA. Investing in a Gold IRA offers a compelling array of advantages, particularly for individuals seeking to bolster their retirement savings against the vulnerabilities of the stock market and the broader economic landscape. These advantages extend beyond simply owning gold. They are deeply intertwined with the strategic benefits of incorporating precious metals into a diversified retirement portfolio within a tax-advantaged framework. 1. Enhanced diversification and reduced portfolio volatility. As discussed earlier, gold's low correlation with stocks and bonds makes it an exceptional diversification tool. By allocating a portion of your retirement savings to a Gold IRA, you can significantly reduce the overall volatility of your portfolio. When stock markets decline, gold often acts as a stabilizing force, mitigating potential losses and providing a smoother investment experience. This diversification benefit is particularly valuable for those nearing or in retirement, as it helps to protect against sequence of returns risk and ensures a more predictable income stream. Number 2. Inflation. Hedge and preservation of purchasing power. Gold has a long-standing history as an inflation hedge. During periods of rising inflation, the purchasing power of fiat currencies erodes, and traditional assets like stocks and bonds may struggle to keep pace with inflation. However, gold prices tend to rise during inflationary periods as investors seek to preserve their wealth. A gold IRA can therefore serve as a valuable safeguard against inflation, helping to maintain the real value of your retirement savings and ensure that your retirement income can keep pace with rising living costs. 3. Safe haven asset and protection against economic uncertainty. In times of economic turmoil, geopolitical instability, or global crises, gold's safe haven status becomes particularly pronounced. Investors gravitate towards gold as a refuge from market volatility and uncertainty, driving up its demand and price. A gold IRA provides a secure haven for a portion of your retirement savings, protecting it from the potential fallout of economic downturns, market crashes, and geopolitical shocks. This sense of security and stability can be particularly comforting during turbulent times. 4. Tangible asset and direct ownership. Unlike paper assets like stocks and bonds, which are essentially claims on future earnings or debt obligations, gold is a tangible asset with intrinsic value. Owning physical gold in a gold IRA provides a sense of direct ownership and control that can be appealing to some investors. You are holding a real, physical asset that has been valued for millennia, rather than relying solely on the performance of financial instruments that can be subject to market fluctuations and counterparty risks. Number 5. Potential for long-term appreciation. While gold is primarily valued for its safe haven and diversification benefits, it also has the potential for long-term price appreciation. Historically, gold prices have risen significantly over time, particularly during periods of economic and monetary instability. While past performance is not indicative of future results, the factors that have historically driven gold prices, inflation, economic uncertainty, and geopolitical risks, remain relevant in today's world. A gold IRA, therefore, not only provides diversification and safety, but also offers the potential for long-term growth. Number 6. Tax-advantaged growth. Like traditional and Roth IRAs, gold IRAs offer significant tax advantages. Traditional gold IRAs provide tax-deferred growth, while Roth gold IRAs offer the potential for tax-free growth and tax-free withdrawals in retirement. These tax benefits can significantly enhance the long-term growth potential of your retirement savings, allowing your gold holdings to compound over time without being eroded by annual taxes. 7. Control and autonomy. Self-directed gold IRAs grant investors greater control over their retirement savings compared to traditional IRAs managed by brokerage firms. You have the autonomy to choose the specific precious metals to include in your IRA, subject to IRS regulations. This control can be empowering for investors who want to take a more active role in managing their retirement portfolios and align their investments with their specific financial goals and risk tolerance. Navigating the gold IRA landscape, key considerations and due diligence. While the advantages of a gold IRA are substantial and compelling, it is essential to approach this investment strategy with informed awareness and conduct thorough due diligence. Setting up and managing a gold IRA involves specific procedures and considerations that require careful attention to ensure compliance and maximize the benefits. Number 1. Custodian selection. The cornerstone of a secure gold IRA, choosing the right custodian is paramount. Select a custodian specializing in precious metals IRAs with a strong reputation, transparent fee structure, and a proven track record of compliance and customer service. Research different custodians, compare their fees, storage options, and customer reviews. Verify that the custodian is IRS approved and fully compliant with all relevant regulations. A reputable custodian will provide clear guidance throughout the setup process and ongoing account management. 2. Understanding fees and costs. Gold IRAs typically involve several fees, including custodian setup fees, annual maintenance fees, storage fees, and transaction fees for buying and selling precious metals. Understand the fee structure of any custodian you are considering and ensure transparency about all costs involved. Compare fees across different custodians and choose one that offers a competitive and reasonable fee schedule. While fees are a consideration, prioritize the reputation and reliability of the custodian over solely focusing on the lowest fees. 3. Storage security and insurance. Secure, IRS-approved storage is a non-negotiable requirement for Gold IRAs. Ensure that the custodian utilizes a reputable third-party depository with robust security measures, insurance coverage, and regular audits. Understand the storage options offered, commingled versus segregated, and choose the option that best aligns with your security preferences and budget. Confirm that the depository is adequately insured against theft, loss, or damage to your precious metals. 4. Eligible precious metals. Adhering to IRS guidelines. The IRS has specific rules regarding the types of precious metals that can be held in a Gold IRA. Ensure that you are only purchasing eligible bullion coins and bars that meet minimum purity requirements. Commonly accepted metals include American gold eagles, American buffalo gold coins, Canadian gold maple leafs, and gold bars refined to a purity of 0.995 or higher. Avoid purchasing collectible coins or jewelry, as these are generally not permitted in Gold IRAs. Consult with your custodian to ensure that any precious metals you are considering are IRS approved. Number 5. Liquidity and market volatility of precious metals. While gold is considered a safe haven, its price can still experience volatility, particularly in the short term. Understand that the value of your Gold IRA will fluctuate with the price of gold and other precious metals. Gold is generally less liquid than stocks and bonds, meaning it may take slightly longer to convert your gold holdings into cash if needed. Consider your liquidity needs and investment horizon when determining the appropriate allocation to a Gold IRA within your overall retirement portfolio. 6. Long-term perspective and strategic allocation. A Gold IRA is generally considered a long-term investment strategy for retirement savings. It is not intended for short-term speculation or quick profits. Approach a Gold IRA with a long-term perspective and view it as a strategic component of a diversified retirement portfolio. Determine an appropriate allocation to precious metals based on your risk tolerance, investment goals, and overall financial situation. It is generally recommended to allocate a portion of your portfolio to gold rather than placing all your retirement savings in precious metals. 7. Consult with a financial advisor and tax professional. Before making any decisions about setting up a Gold IRA, consult with a qualified financial advisor and tax professional. They can provide personalized guidance based on your individual circumstances, financial goals, and tax situation. A financial advisor can help you determine if a Gold IRA aligns with your overall retirement plan and recommend an appropriate asset allocation strategy. A tax professional can advise you on the tax implications of Gold IRAs and help you choose the most suitable type, traditional or Roth, for your needs. Taking the plunge. Steps to establish your Gold IRA. Setting up a Gold IRA is a straightforward process when you follow the right steps and work with reputable professionals. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you embark on your journey towards safeguarding your retirement savings with gold. Step 1. Conduct thorough research and education. Before you begin the process, dedicate time to educating yourself further about Gold IRAs. Read audiobooks, watch videos, and explore resources from reputable sources. Understand the benefits, risks, fees, and regulations associated with Gold IRAs. Familiarize yourself with different custodians and precious metals dealers. The more knowledge you acquire, the more confident and informed you will be in your decisions. Step 2. Choose a reputable Gold IRA custodian. This is arguably the most critical step. Research and compare different Gold IRA custodians. Look for custodians with specialization in precious metals IRAs. Ensure they have expertise and experience in handling precious metals IRAs. Strong reputation and customer reviews. Check online reviews and ratings to gauge customer satisfaction. Transparent fee structure. Understand all fees associated with account setup, maintenance, storage, secure storage options. Verify that they utilize reputable, insured, and audited depositories. Excellent customer service. Ensure they provide responsive and helpful customer support. Contact several custodians, ask questions, and compare their offerings before making a decision. Step 3. Complete account application and paperwork. Once you have chosen a custodian, you will need to complete their account application and necessary paperwork. This typically involves providing personal information, selecting the type of Gold IRA, traditional or Roth, and agreeing to their terms and conditions. Review all paperwork carefully before signing. Step 4. Fund your Gold IRA. You can fund your Gold IRA through various methods, primarily rollover. Transfer funds from an existing retirement account, such as a 401k, 403b, traditional IRA, or Roth IRA. This is typically the most common method and is generally tax-free if done correctly. Transfer. Directly transfer funds from another IRA account. Contribution. Make direct contributions up to the annual IRA contribution limits, subject to IRS regulations. Work closely with your custodian to ensure that rollovers, transfers, or contributions are processed correctly to avoid any tax penalties. Step 5. Select your precious metals. Once your Gold IRA is funded, you will work with your custodian or a precious metals dealer recommended by your custodian to purchase eligible precious metals. Choose from IRS-approved bullion coins and bars, such as American Gold Eagles, Canadian Maple Leafs, and gold bars of 0.95 purity or higher. Consider diversifying your precious metals holdings by including gold, silver, platinum, or palladium if desired. Step 6. Secure storage and ongoing account management. Your custodian will arrange for the secure storage of your precious metals in an IRS-approved depository. You will receive regular account statements detailing your holdings and account activity. Your custodian will handle all administrative tasks, record keeping, and IRS reporting. Maintain regular communication with your custodian and review your account statements periodically. After this step, your custodian will guide you regarding what steps to take next. So these are the simple steps in establishing a Gold IRA. Also, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere, in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes, or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. This is the end of this audiobook. I hope you enjoyed this and found it valuable. I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know. All the best to you.